Hello students, in this video we will be discussing about the formation of covalent bond and also means Lewis structures and the covalent bond. Then the formal charge calculation we will be learning here. You know that the bond formed by the mutual sharing of electrons between the combining atoms of the same or different elements is called a covalent bond. Means wherever it is not possible to transfer its electron from the one atom to other atom, then the atom may get stability by mutual sharing. Hydrogen and hydrogen, one electron and one electron is present in its outermost shell, and then this hydrogen, both they will share their electron to form a covalent bond, and by this way, see both the hydrogen will attain its stability. As a result, see, as there is actually occurring a mutual sharing of electron, then there will be a formation of single covalent bond like this, hydrogen and hydrogen. Similarly, if we consider here chlorine, in its outermost shell, how many electrons are present? 7 electrons. So each chlorine, if they share their one electron, both will get mutual stability. In this way, both the chlorine atom will get the stability, and it will form the Cl2 molecule. Now see, the covalent bond formation may take place between the two same atom or two different atom also. Let us consider the formation of water. In oxygen, outermost shell, how many electrons are present? Total 6 electrons are present. And then hydrogen, how many electrons? 1 electron. Now what will happen? This hydrogen electron and this oxygen electron will be shared between themselves, and this hydrogen electron and the oxygen electron will be shared. As a result, see that the oxygen is getting mutually 8 electron, and the hydrogen is also getting 2 electron, both the hydrogen. As a result, what will happen? That the water, it will get stability. It will get stability by mutual sharing. So that means, see, now one thing you have to remember: if one pair of electron is shared between the two different atoms, then a single covalent bond will be formed, and the single covalent bond can be represented by dash line. And then if we consider that there are the two electron pairs are sharing between the two atoms, then double covalent bond will be formed, as the case of oxygen. Now this oxygen, see, both the electron will be shared, and then oxygen will get mutual stability like this. So that the oxygen and oxygen, there will be a formation of double bond. Now what will happen? See, if three pair of electrons shared between the two atoms, then there will be a formation of triple covalent bond. Just like, see, nitrogen and nitrogen, triple covalent bond will be formed, and it will form a molecule. Now, not only the molecule of the same atoms, molecule of the different atom also may be formed. Just like, see, ammonia, it's a covalent compound. How it forms? Nitrogen, actually outermost shell, there are the total 5 electrons, and hydrogen also 1 electron and 1 electron each are present. Then all this hydrogen will share one of its electron with the nitrogen, so that the nitrogen also will get mutually 8 electron in its outermost shell, and the hydrogen also will get 2 electron in its outermost shell, and as a result, both will get mutual stability, and it will form a covalent molecule. Now there are certain rules for writing Lewis structures. What are the rules? First of all, see, the following, some of the steps are to be followed for writing the Lewis dot structure or Lewis structure. First of all, see, number one, we can say that we have to calculate the total number of electrons required for writing the structures by adding the valence electron of the combining atom. For example, you know that the methane molecule, methane formula is CH4. Methane molecule, there are 8 valence electrons, 4 from the carbon and 4 from the hydrogen atom. In this way, we have to calculate it. Second one, for anions, each negative charge means addition of an electron to the valence electron, and for cation, each positive charge means the subtraction of one electron from the valence electron. Third step, see, knowing the chemical symbols of the combining atom and guessing the skeletal structure of the compound, distribute the total number of electrons as bonding shared pairs between the atoms in proportion to the total bond. Number 4, in general, the least electronegative atom occupies the central position in the molecule. Hydrogen and fluorine are generally occupy the terminal positions. And after distributing the shared pairs of electrons for single bonds, the remaining electron pairs are used either for multiple bonds or they constitute a lone pair. So the basic requirement is that each bonded atom gets an octet of electrons. Let us learn these steps by writing Lewis structures for some molecules or ions. First of all, see, let us write the Lewis structure of the carbon monoxide molecule, CO molecule. So you know that the counting total valence electron of the carbon and oxygen atoms in carbon C, in valence shell what is the electronic configuration? For valence shell 2s2 2p2, and for oxygen 2s2 2p4. So what will happen here, that the carbon is actually having 4 electron and the oxygen is having 6 electrons, so total electron is having 10. The skeletal structure of the CO can be written as the CO. Now drawing a single bond between the carbon and oxygen and completing on octet on O. Octet on O. The remaining 2 electrons are lone pairs on carbon. This does not complete the octet on carbon, and hence we have a triple bond between the carbon and oxygen atom. Let us write like this way, triple bond. And then on oxygen, how many electrons will be there? Oxygen, there will be 2 electrons, and carbon also is carbon will have also 2 electrons. Now what is coming, that is the actually this satisfies the octet rule for both the conditions of the atom. Now CO will be represented as the C triple bond O, and oxygen there will be 2 electron and carbon also 2 electron. Total you see now 6 plus 2 plus 2, total 10 electron is present here. Now see, in this way we can write the Lewis dot structure of the molecule like CH4 also. Carbon is having 4 and the hydrogen is also having 8 electron. So we can distribute the electron like this, between carbon and hydrogen 2, this carbon hydrogen 2, this carbon hydrogen 2 and 2. Now count that the carbon is getting that the 8 electron and satisfy octet, and hydrogen also getting 2 electron and occupy duplet. So both get stability. Now see the Lewis formula of the HCOOH, we'll learn here how to write the Lewis dot structure of the formula means for formic acid HCOOH. HCOOH. Now first of all you have to count the total number of valence electron. Actually total valence electrons are, how many carbon is present? Carbon is present 1, so that means carbon valence electron there will be 2s2 2p2, that means 4 plus 2 hydrogen, that would be 1s1, means 2 electron will be there, and 2 oxygen, and 2 oxygen is having the 2s2 2p4. So what is there? Carbon total 4 and hydrogen total 2, and then total oxygen there will be 6 into 2 12 plus 2 14 plus 4, total 18 electrons are present. Now this 18 electron has to be distributed. 18 electron has to be distributed between these atoms. So the skeletal structures of the HCOOH can be written as like this: hydrogen, carbon, and then oxygen, and then another hydrogen, and then another oxygen. Now between this carbon and hydrogen I am giving 2 electrons, because hydrogen require 2 electrons to get the stability, and this carbon oxygen I am also giving the 2 electrons, and oxygen and hydrogen 2 electrons, and here I am giving carbon and oxygen 2, and also this oxygen. Now see, carbon is not getting the stability. Now if we give here the more 2 electron, carbon is getting stability, but this hydrogen also got stability, and this hydrogen gets stability, but still see the electron is here 2 plus 4, 6 to 8 to 10, 8 electrons are more there, and then it required here 2 and 2. This oxygen getting stability, and there will be 2 more electrons present here. That means this would be the structure of HCOOH. They have double bond, and then 2 lone pairs, and then 2 lone pairs on this oxygen, and then hydrogen. That is the Lewis dot structure of the methanoic acid. So in this way we can write the Lewis dot structure of the molecule. In the next part of the video we will be discussing about the formal charge calculation. I hope that this will help you to understand the formation of covalent bond and how to write the Lewis dot structure of a molecule. That's all.